Like I said, probably one of the most easiest maneuvers in my opinion. Hey guys, welcome to another video and another driving lesson with Brandon. So as many of you know, we are filming Brandon's driving journey and have uploaded every single one of his driving lessons without cropping anything out, and so far the journey has been quite eventful. We're coming to the end, and today we have, well, what did we agree we were going to do?
Parking on the right and front parking.
Yeah, forward bay parking, yeah, because those are the two maneuvers we still haven't covered. Last lesson, what did we do?
Emergency stop.
Yeah, so this lesson, this is, like I said, we're gonna go through these two maneuvers, and then we've practically covered most of the stuff. Yeah, and then it's all down to Brandon after that. Yeah. So guys, Brandon has been using the Ultimate Driving course, which saves me explaining stuff and taking out my books. So he's already got the correct knowledge, he's watched the videos, so I can just question him on it and we can get going, really. Like I said, it just saves us time. So Brand, actually before we start guys, what we're going to do is, you know, this lesson, so all of our lessons have been an hour long. Obviously the last one we only focused on the emergency stop, that took us about 25 minutes. Yeah, so with this lesson we're doing two different maneuvers, so I'm going to split this lesson into two separate videos. So the first part will be on parking on the right, and then after that we'll do the forward bay parking. Yeah, there's two reasons for that. One, those of you who are searching for these particular maneuvers, so you've got one video on that particular maneuver, and the other thing is Brandon is going on holiday. Yeah, so we're gonna have to miss a week or two, so at least we've got some extra footage. So yeah, so obviously all of you are going to be asking, where is Brandon going? Brandon, you want to let everyone know where you're going on holiday?
Weymouth. Okay, South England.
Cool. So
2 weeks.
He's going for 2 weeks. Yeah, but we've already recorded a video, and obviously this one we're going to split up into two, so I think it's only going to be 1 week that we miss out, really. Yeah. Okay, right then, so you watched the video, yeah, for the parking on the right. Yeah, so tell me what, so you know when I asked you to park on the right, yeah, tell me what you're going to do.
Basically, before we do anything, make sure everything is safe. That's the first and foremost thing that you do, because you're crossing over onto the opposite side of the road where there's oncoming traffic that way. So you want to make sure that's perfectly safe. You want to make sure that there's nothing behind as well. Checking your mirrors.
Pause there a second. So you know when you said you want to make sure there's nothing behind, so if there's someone behind you, are you saying you wouldn't park on the right?
It's safe. Make sure it's safe to do it first. So if there's someone behind, it's fine, but you need to let them, you know, ease them into it.
Ease them into it.
You know, just gently slow the car down.
No. So how would you notify them that you're pulling up on the right?
Signal. MSM.
That's it. That's how we use that MSM first. Yeah. Mirrors, assess what's happening, then think. Yeah. Are you going to use? Like the first thing, yeah, is selecting a safe place to park up. Yeah, what happens is, yeah, I've seen this happen with many learners. Yeah, what they do is they see, so I ask them to park up on the right, the examiner might ask you to park up on the right, and they see a nice space to pull up, yeah, but because there's oncoming vehicles and vehicles behind, they just continue. They keep driving. It's fine to stop as long as it's done safely. Like I always say, imagine a scenario after you pass your driving test. You've gone to a mate's house and there's cars parked on the left hand side. There's no parking spot, but there's space on the right hand side. Yeah, so what would you try and do?
Park on the right.
Yeah, you wouldn't just keep driving because there's cars around, would you?
Wait.
Exactly.
Yeah. So you won't be too close to junctions or anything like that.
That's it. Yeah. So always use that MSM routine. Identify a safe place, and then use that as your spot. Yeah. Okay. So so you've done that. You've identified a safe place. You've done your mirrors and signal, and you looked out for any oncoming vehicles. Yeah. Obviously, like you said, if there are any oncoming vehicles, don't cut across. Don't slow them down. And if it's safe to go, then
move across, and to get your parking position, I think it'll be like very similar to, you know, junctions, you know, the line, the central line in the road. I think it'll be very similar to like pulling up next to that, in a sense.
When you're turning which way?
When you're turning right.
That's it, good. So you know that position you're going to get from the curb? It's going to be exactly the same position that you get, you know, when you're turning right and you keep the centre line there. So whatever point you use, you can use the same point. Yeah.
Yeah. Once you've got your correct position, everything's done. Select neutral, handbrake, make sure everything's done, and then you're going to want to reverse back 2 spaces. Before you do that again, assess if everything is safe. Check your right blind spot just in case there's any pedestrians, just in case. But you want to be checking out the front, especially for oncoming vehicles. If there are oncoming vehicles, you're not going to want to move. Like don't move, because they've got the priority. And checking on your, what's it called, everywhere, basically checking everywhere, if that makes sense.
And so what if there are cars, obviously you explained nicely about the cars in front, what if there are cars coming from behind on the left side? Obviously you're on the right hand side of the road reversing. What if there's cars here just continuing straight on?
You won't have to worry about them, because they're in their own lane.
That's it, good. So you wouldn't really stop unless the road was really narrow?
Yeah.
Good. Yeah.
And then start coming back very, very slowly, and then when you're done, what's it called, I would do the select neutral and handbrake or whatever. But when you're going to move off again, make sure you're checking left, especially because now you're going back over onto the other side, so you want to make sure that you don't disrupt this traffic flow, but especially you want to be looking forward so that you don't interrupt the oncoming traffic flow, so you have to be very, very careful before you move off.
For me, I think this is one of the easiest maneuvers, yeah, especially if we're doing like really late in your driving stage, yeah. So that's why I leave these maneuvers till later on, because if you're driving well, you're kind of driving well, yeah. Okay, and it just gets easier to do. But saying that, it's easy. I think it's easiest in terms of manoeuvring and that, yeah. But probably the most difficult, observations wise.
Yeah.
And this is where your observations will always be good, yeah. But they have to be really, really high here. You've always got to be looking continuously, because cars could turn up from anywhere. And like you said, pedestrians, could be someone crossing the road, could be someone there when you're reversing. So it's all, the observations are key in this one.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's fine then. So we'll talk about the other manoeuvre in after we've done this one, yeah.
Yeah.
And that'll probably be in the next video. So, when we're driving along now, and I ask you to park up on the right, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like me to tell you what to do, or would you like to try it yourself, or would you like a bit of help?
I think I'd try on my own. I feel as though it'd be quite fine.
Okay, so you just want to try it yourself, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. That saves me some work. Yeah, but obviously, if there's something you're not doing correctly,
Probably observations.
yeah, then I will come in, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. And obviously, driving generally, is there anywhere else where you need my help?
No. Just nag me if I'm doing little things wrong, so it gets into my head for the mock tests.
Okay, cool. So, you're taking full responsibility then, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Sorted. So, obviously, if I do have to come in, I'll let you know why I came in, yeah? Mm-hmm. So, whenever you're ready, Brand, if you could move off, please.
Now I always double check just in case my gear's in check. I've learned too many times.
Yeah, we've had our moments, haven't we?
We've had our moments.
At the end of the road, if you could turn left, please, Brand.
Yeah.
So here, we can use both lanes, can't we, to go straight ahead?
Yeah.
What's a slight advantage in using this lane?
We'll end up on the left.
That's it, good. You can use that one, but always bear in mind that after you've passed, like in this situation, the lights, you'll have to move back over to the left, yeah. Because what's the right hand lane for?
Overtaking.
And?
Turning right.
Good. Looking forward to your holiday?
Yes. It's been 2 years because of COVID and like lockdown restrictions and everything. So the last time I went, it was like 2 years ago.
You guys normally go every year, yeah?
Yeah, it's like a generational thing. My nan and gran have been doing it since they were like kids as well. That's like over 70 years.
And seriously?
Yeah.
Wow. And I've never been Weymouth, you know.
I know you lot should pop down.
Yeah.
See us.
Should do, you know.
Yeah, back when my nan and granddad used to do it, it was a whole family thing, and now it's just, you know, our family. If that makes sense, like 9, 10 of us.
That's still good.
So it's fun. I do want to go abroad though, but again, restrictions.
Yeah, at the moment is you got to take all the tests and that as well before you go, before you get back.
I would have loved to have been in Japan for the Olympics. That's something that I wanted to do. I was so stuck on like going to Japan for the Olympics, and now look, it's a bit upsetting.
I think it's been the same for a lot of people. Like a lot of plans just gone down the drain. Well done, good mirrors. Good mirror checks there.
Got to be careful on that road down the back because I know a lot of people.
Sorry, turn left here, please. Well done. Going back to the left.
Left. I did check, but you just turned around.
So you're saying you did check back there when you were going like before you turned to the left, yeah?
I'm gonna have to check the video, but I was. And then when you said it as well, I checked it. I checked left when you said it, and you looked left.
When it's safe to do so, if you could park up on the right, please.
Yeah.
Which signal, Brent?
Just looking for a nice place. I'm gonna go a little bit further down.
Which gear would be good now, Brent, to help you get your position? Just go a bit more forward for me, please. So the reason why like our car isn't fully straight at the moment, yeah, go a bit more forward.
Sorry, I was just waiting for that car to pass.
That's it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, when you said go forward, I was going to go and I saw the car coming, I was like,
okay,
stop.
Cool. So, how do you think that went when as soon as I said to you, park up, anywhere safe on the right?
I was like, okay, cool.
What was your first reaction? Did you notice?
I was going forward a little bit just so I could get onto this section a little bit more. I didn't want to put my indicators on straight away because I felt I was too close to the junction, so I wanted to get past it, just to about this section.
Too close to the entrance.
Yeah, sorry, the entrance there. That's why I wanted to come a little bit further down.
What was the first thing you started? Did you notice?
Slow down.
Yeah, you started to put your foot on the brake. Yeah, and there was no need to do. If you are going to do that, what should you do beforehand?
Mirrors.
Yeah, know what's happening before you start braking. Yeah, and signal. Like there's this person who obviously wasn't there then though. Yeah, okay. But even if you didn't signal, if there's no one coming, okay, cool. But then again, to get this position, it's like you slow down on that side of the road first. There was no need to slow down that much on that side, and then okay, I'm slowing down there. Now I'm going to move over. You could have done it all at the same speed because there's no oncoming vehicles. Yeah. Okay, so the straightening up part you said you were going to do. Yeah, we'll see how you do that next time. But your position next to the curb is good. Nice and close.
Now got to reverse back 2 car lengths.
Yeah, 2 car lengths. Yeah.
I was kind of reversing.
That's still not in. Need to feel that. That's it. So where should you be? Where should you keep looking, Emran?
In front and behind.
Yes. Let's check behind as well, please. This side. This side. That's it. Out of the back screen. Keep it slow.
That's about 1 car length.
Is there any people anywhere?
On the left, but no one.
Well done. And that's fine about there, bro. That's cool. And when you're ready, if you can move off, please. Okay, stop there. Brake for me. See, you went to get the bite when the car just moved forward.
I'm not in. I'm not with this on.
That's it. Yeah. Go on. Use it then, please.
Would it be fine if I did that in a actual test?
What did what?
Pull this up before.
Yeah, that's what we needed. Yeah, so you could get your feet ready. Yeah. See what happened there? The car started moving, didn't it? And had we done all our observations yet?
No.
So now you can obviously prepare your feet like you have done, and do your observations.
There, nothing in front. Nothing inside.
Well done. I love how the way you check that left blind spot 3 or 4 times there. Yeah. Good. It's good observations. And if you could turn right, please, bro.
Fella's not done it too.
Don't worry, that's okay. I know you're saying it because of the entrance, yeah?
Yeah.
It's cool. Hold on. Good mirrors. And if you could park up anywhere safe on the right, please. So pick a spot. Tell me what your spot is.
Just that curb after this entrance.
Okay. What's that lorry done now?
Giving me priority.
Yeah. We've got to make sure we don't block the path of that lorry either. Signal again. That's it. Well done.
Can I take the signal off? Or do you want me to go further up?
Yeah, you can take it up. And relax.
What's that guy again?
Good observations. Okay, so that was a bit of a tricky situation where obviously the lorry driver thought that we were going to continue, yeah, and then when you applied the signal, but the good thing was you identified your spot and we stuck to it. Yeah, that's the key thing. We didn't cause anyone any danger. Obviously, if you'd gone more forward,
I would have blocked it.
Yeah.
Which is why I was like, okay, cool, I'm gonna go here, and then I saw the lorry coming. I was like, this has to be the only place. So I was like, I have to.
Good.
Do that.
And when it's safe to do so, if you go to reverse 2 car lengths, please.
Yep. Is it okay with that gate being?
Yeah. Don't worry about. Like obviously it's a driver. We're not going to block because we're not going to park there. We're just reversing back 2 car lengths. Nice and busy, which I like. When we're practicing this kind of stuff. So again, you put the handbrake down. When should that go down?
After I've done all my
Yeah.
observations.
See how your foot's still on the brake.
Yeah, that's why I thought it was a little bit okay to do it.
Anybody coming out that entrance?
No.
Okay. Also look in that mirror for your distance from the curb as well.
Good.
Is he okay?
Yeah. Sorry, that was a little quick. And
That's it. That's fine. Good. So always keep an eye on your distance from the curb as well, yeah, as well as your observations, yeah. And hold on. So whenever you're ready, if you could move off. You can feel the bite, yeah?
I'm not in gear 1. Trying to trick me.
But you've just got your feet ready there.
Yeah.
So I'm not trying to trick you, I'm just thinking, what are you doing? Because you did say earlier, I'll get my gear now because you've had these moments before.
I was like, I've got him now. Alright.
Hold it.
There's a van starting to pull out. Yeah. Like I've got to be speedy.
Is it safe to overtake this lorry?
Yeah. Not particularly, because I'm going to be...
Stop here then. If you're not going to do it, stop. If you're not going to overtake, don't get any closer than this because your view's going to get restricted. Which gear?
He's just got into the passengers, not the actual driving seat, so I should have waited.
Signal right for me. And start edging forward. And go, Bran. Go. A bit more gas now. Carry on. You could get in there, do some paperwork or something, yeah. And if you could turn right, please, at the end of the road. And which signal?
I already know the call. I don't see anything behind that van as well.
Okay, so when it's safe to do so, Brand, if you could park up anywhere safe on the right, please.
Yes.
Which gear? See, that's better now. See how you've straightened up your wheel as well, yeah? Okay.
Yeah, I was going right, and I was like, it still could be straighter.
Yeah.
I was going right, and all of a sudden the van started to pull out before any indicators came on. I'm like,
yeah.
What?
But you reacted quite well to that, yeah. Okay.
So I had to slow down a little bit more.
Yeah. And
I can't really reverse any 2 car lengths now. Would that be a problem in the test?
No, we can reverse up to that van, which is going to be just over 1 car length, which is fine as well. Yeah. Okay. You know how you did here, like you knew the car wasn't straight, so don't make sure that's not your finishing position. Yeah. Make sure you keep edging forward till you know you will straighten the vehicle straight. That'll make reversing, you know, when you reverse. So you know if you, you know if you get, exactly, you know if you're slightly angled before you reverse, your car's going to be going either too far or too close to the curb. Yeah, but that's still, you can still obviously sort that out whilst you're reversing. But if you're in a good position, it'll save that happening. Yeah. So now the extra risk involved here now, like if you look over our left shoulder.
The van's
yeah. So what would happen now? So you know these vehicles that are overtaking, so normally they don't really affect us.
It's very narrow now, so I'd have to pay a lot of attention.
Yeah. So would you have to stop for any overtaking vehicles as well? That's it.
When this van goes, probably not.
Yeah. But still, I can see the vehicles ahead as well. Yeah. Obviously, anybody overtaking is already going to be positioned slightly this way to overtake these, so you will have to, obviously if you're on a quiet road it's different. This road's busy and we got obviously other parked vehicles, which is again, like I said, good practice. Yeah. So if you could reverse as much as you can, yeah, we know there's a vehicle parked behind, so you can still reverse about a car length and a half.
Okay. I don't know if you felt it, but you know when that one car came past, you feel our car shake?
Yeah, he was going quite fast. Well done. I like how you were checking your distance from the curb there, yeah. But you didn't just keep staying there. In between, you check this side as well, which is good. That's fine, man. That's enough. And if you could move off whenever you're ready, please.
I don't want to put my signal on just yet.
Good. Because you know, if you put that signal on, what can happen sometimes is...
Might give way.
Yeah, people can do that. And then it could confuse you. Could confuse others as well. That was really good, Brian. Well done.
Thank you.
Well done. Oh, there's a few hazards on this road, yeah. At the end of the road, if you could turn right, please. So, what's wrong with the position of the van ahead?
It's too central.
I see, too much to the left.
I'm going to slowly edge out a little bit more, okay?
Not yet, not yet. Why are you saying you're going to edge out?
Because I can't, because the fences here are like
good. But only edge out, you know, like we can see these cars, we can see up to about 3 or 4 car lengths, yeah. When it seems clear from there, and when it seems clear from here, then edge out a bit. Don't commit to going though, yeah? Lean your body forward as much as you can. Is that it? Is that all you can do?
I can see another.
Okay.
I can see another car.
No, leaning your body forward. Is that all it goes?
No,
okay.
No. I wouldn't have seen past the board. That's why I stayed there.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm turning.
Yeah, van's turning, but always look out for the vehicle behind as well. Yeah, because obviously that vehicle behind could try and overtake. So this person on the left has just flashed. Yeah. What does that mean? Do you know?
They're turning left. So they're giving me.
They give. But no, but look at that van overtaking. Edge out slowly. Go on. Edge out slowly for me. That's it.
Do you know what? Everything was all lined up beautifully, and then that van had to go and be silly.
But that's what they do just to get past. That's why, you know, when somebody flashes at you, yeah, okay, they like that flash there. He flashed to give us way, yeah. But they're not supposed to be flashing. You know what flashing your headlights is for. You've just done your theory recently. You know what's that for? Turn right, please.
Hazards, warnings.
Turn right. Well done. You were steering there and saying thank you at the same time. Wow. Turning into a pro now, yeah.
I shouldn't have done that. You know the car that stopped to like let me through?
Yeah.
I didn't even see like the
If
lights.
you could park up on the left for me now, please, anywhere safe. Okay, and if you could, it's relax your feet and switch off the engine. Okay, so let's talk about the situation first when we were moving out the junction, yeah.
I slowly edging out. I thought everything that I was doing was fine. I didn't lean forward as much because the board was still there, so I wouldn't have seen past further. And then got that little edge out. I saw the car on the left. Put his indicators on.
Pause there, sorry, just pause there 1 second, yeah. Okay, so let's talk about the in stage. So you know the first one, you said, okay, I'm going to edge out now. And I said, don't do it just yet. Yeah, because we could see the vehicles are coming. The vehicles from the left as well. We're not really going to merge out, are we?
Make sure it's clear before slowly edging.
Like I said, you didn't need to edge out to get a better view, but there's no point edging out when there's cars that close still, yeah, because we were at the end of the road, yeah. So that part, you understood that, yeah. And then, yeah, you got a good position, then what happened?
After I'd edged out.
Yeah, you were on about that car gave us away on the left, yeah.
The car gave us way.
Let's talk about that car giving us away. So, you know when...
Was it giving way or was it indicating right?
Yeah, it was indicating right, but it had flashed as well. I'm not sure if you saw the flash, yeah.
I just saw the indicator.
Yeah, so you know when they do... Obviously, even if he hasn't flashed, if he stopped that far back, yeah, obviously, he should have... Like, who's got priority, him or us?
He's turning right. We have priority. No, sorry, they do. They're on the main road.
They're on the main road, that's it, yeah. So he's got priority, yeah. So he should stop in front of us and block us off. Yeah, that's what you should be doing if you're on the main road. Yeah, don't advise you guys to give way like that, because that it could cause confusion, yeah. And like this is the vehicles behind that were getting impatient as well. Like he could have just continued, really, yeah. Okay, he was trying to be nice, but it can cause a risk. So that's why I say to you guys, if it's safe, just continue. Okay, so he should have come in front of us and really blocked us, yeah. But just his position back there is telling us that
we can come out.
He's going to give us way. It looks like it, but you've got to make sure it's safe. But you know when somebody flashes their lights at you, yeah, you know what you're supposed to be using, what you're supposed to be flashing lights for.
In case there's a warning.
Yeah, to warn others of your presence that you're there. Yeah. But everyone normally does it to give way. But if somebody does do that, always make sure it's safe. What a lot of people do is, you know, as soon as someone flashes, they'll just
think it's okay to go.
Zoom out. Yeah. But do you see, we had a perfect example there, like a blue van went on the pavement to get past.
See, I didn't see the flashes. I saw the indicators, so I was like, okay, cool. And then the car on the right, they stopped as well. I think they were like fine to give way.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, cool, I'm going. And then just as I was edging forward, like to slowly come out, I see the blue van go over the curb a little bit to come out. I'm like,
yeah.
Why?
Yeah. So, but like I said, that's a good learning point there, yeah. Then after that right turn that we did, dealt with that quite well. Yeah, that car, that Mercedes friend had stopped again. It stopped to let that car out. Yeah, but again, we had priority there, so you got club that car. Like if you'd edged out and stopped, they would have still been fine for you to go. But he just kept edging out, so you did the correct thing by stopping. Yeah, which was good. And yeah, this is Manoeuvre. How did you find this?
It's fine. I think I just need to be a little bit more hyper aware of the order that I do things. So like in terms of observations and whatnot.
Yeah.
Other than that, I think I do it fine, but my order's a little bit off sometimes. So you know when I'm like getting my feet ready before like actually checking things like that.
I think that's mainly if you use your handbrake.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you put the handbrake down and then your feet aren't prepared. Yeah. So just that probably your observations, your accuracy from the curb, brilliant. Yeah. The main thing is observations, and I was loving how you're doing your observations there. Yeah. Like I said, probably one of the most easiest maneuvers in my opinion. As long as your observations are correct and like the way. Yeah. Again, just like I've said with the other maneuvers, we will do this again, but I don't think we need to spend any more time on it now, do we? Yeah, we can move on to the forward bay park. Yeah. So, guys, we're gonna end this video here, and then we're gonna do the forward bay park, which we're gonna upload the following week. Sorry. So, guys. So that's it. Like always, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next forward bay parking maneuver. Yeah.
Peace.